Okay, you can download Copilya Sim from its website, copilyasim.org, .com. You can download the simulator. There are three options. You can choose for the EDU version. This one is it is a full simulation for functionality. The only limitation is commercial users. You can download this one. When you have the option of downloading the Windows base, Mac OS, and Ubuntu as well. So in my case, I install version Ubuntu 20. So if you have a Windows system, then you can use the Windows one. If you use Mac OS, then you can install the Mac OS version. So this Copilya Sim, once you run it, you should get this environment. And Copilya Sim. The basic things. There are three button over here. So the first button is to move the platform. The second button, this one is to rotate, for rotation. And the last one is to zoom. The third one is to zoom in, zoom out. So the first one is to camera pan. This is from the view of the camera. So this is moving the camera, then of course the view will be changed. And the second one is to rotate. When you rotate the camera, so your view is also rotated. And the last one is to zoom and zoom out. Now, this is your scene 1. There are many objects available in you can have non-mobile and mobile. For example, let's say you want to an object. So we have two options, either from this one, or you can have to add this one from the menu. For example, let's say to add a primitive shape of cuboid. So you can put it here. So you can zoom in. To move the object, you can pick this one. So you can move the object on the XY plane. So if you want to move it along the Z-axis, then you can use this one. So you can move it up and down. So there is a value. Z value indicate this one. Z value indicate if Z is 0. 0 means on the floor. Sorry, yes. 1. Sorry, 0. 0. Yes, this one on the floor. If Z is 0, that means half of it below the floor. So because the size of the unit is 1.0, this means 0.5 means on the floor. This one is on the floor. So you can rotate the object. You can rotate it. There are many tutorials available on Copilya Sim. I would suggest for you to follow the tutorial given in here. You can search for this tutorial, the Coppelia Sim, not this one. This one. Tutorial from.
My name is Itai Milstein.
So I'll give you the link to this tutorial. That is some of the online tutorial that you can refer when playing around with Coppelia Sim. Okay, I'll show you a very simple scenario here. I have the cuboid, and let me put it somewhere. Sorry. Let me put it somewhere here. How come? Put it here. Okay, then let's drag. Let's add another robot based on this one. A very simple robot. Put it here. So what you can do, you can play the simulator. This one supposed to be not moving. You can delete the object. This is how you delete. You can delete the object. Let's add another one. And then you have the robot here. And you can, yes. So the robot here come with the predefined behavior where you can avoid the object. So once it hit the object, it simply turn to the left. This is how you. This is pause, continue, pause, stop, and so on. That is to reset. See. Okay. Now let's say you want to modify the code so that instead of turning to the left, you want it when it's hit the object, you want it to turn to the right, for example. So you can click the this one. You should be given this code. Okay, the code here. This is not Python. This is Lua, programming language. What is Lua? Lua basically Lua programming. So this is Lua. You can install Lua in your system. By default, the program is in Lua. Lua, the latest version is Lua 5.4. So Lua tutorial. It is a scripting version. You can refer to this Lua tutorial to have a crash course on Lua. A very simple programming language. If you're familiar with C or Python, this is very similar to that. There is a support for Windows, Linux. This is how you write your Hello World. This is how you install depending on the IDE. Can be any IDE. Lua, you can run the interactive version Lua -i, or you can run the program like this. So variable, very similar to other programming language. You use local to specify that this is local variable, and then the name of variable. Data type, you have this nil, boolean, number, string, function, and so on. Operator, arithmetic, simple. You have plus, minus, the common operator in any other language. Relational, this is when comparison, you have this means equal. This is greater, this is less than, this is greater or equal, then less than or equal. Logical operator, you can combine and two statement, and or, and use not. The remark, you can use this dash. When you want to concatenate to string, then you can use dot. Loop, you can use loop. What you have while loop, for loop, repeat, and nested loop. So similar to this one, this is while loop. Conditional, you have if else. That is function. How do you write function? Very similar to C, except that you do not have to define it. This is similar to Python, so you don't have to define, to specify the data type. String, this is string. Array, this is how to create array. So that is Lua. So this is written in Lua. So okay, in this case we have this is the code for the robot. You just type in this one. Sorry, you click the this one. You click this one. This one should appear. Over here you have the handle of the object. So in this case, for this robot, as you notice, this robot should have two motors. That's why you have left joint handle here referring to the left motor, right joint handle referring to the right motor. And then the bumper sensor handle, this is the bumper of the robot. Bumper of the robot, you use this variable, bumper sensor handle. So this is what happened during the operation. Everything is stated in the actuation event. Okay, when the object is detected, this one. So there are two options. Either continue moving forward. This one when there is no object. If there is an object, what you do is to reverse the left motor minus 100 times 180. This is pi divided by 180, and then this one, the right motor, reverse it at this speed. minus 50, this is the speed. 200 here means the speed going forward. For example, in this case, if you run this, this simulator, it is very fast, right? So if you want to slow it down, you can put 110 here. So you should notice that the speed of the robot is high. So to make it more interesting, then you can put 100. So not that fast, but you can study the motion better. You can watch the motion better if you put 100. Okay. This one minus 100 means you reverse the left joint and then reversing the right motor. You use different speed so that you can make the robot to turn to the left. So the assignment is based on this. We are given the assignment, very simple assignment, starting with the installation of the Copilia sim and do some modification to the coding to change the behavior of the robot. So this is a very simple assignment. If you want to learn about Lua, then you can refer to this tutorial, and into the how to tutorial on Copilia sim, then you can use this this video. Some of it are outdated, but the concept is still the same. This long series of video, I would suggest for you to at least to watch the video until video 15, at least video 15, to watch all the video up from video 1 up to video 15. But what I've been telling you is already sufficient enough for you to modify the code. And you can also have some references from the website of Copilia. In Copilia, over here, you can go to the user manual. For example, let's say you want to know the functionality. This is the the API, the API of the Copilia sim. You can refer to the manual of Copilia Copilia sim user manual. Simulation here. Okay, this is the framework, regular API reference, this one. So this is all the API provided in Copilia sim. So you, for example, in this code you use a read for sensor. So to know the detail of this API, you can go to bumper sensor. Which one is this? Sensor collection detection dynamic. This one, read for sensor. So read for sensor here will give you the detail on how to use this callback function. So this callback function will return the reading from the from the sensor. Sensor X, 6, Y, and Z axis. So you have 3 value over here. The force vector, that means you can use this value to indicate whether the robot hit obstacle or not. So that's why we use this. It return the value in F. So in F, so you have this value. Okay, that is how to use Copillia.